Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Remember, stick and move.
Round 1 of 12. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. How effective of a tool can the right hook be for a southpaw when he faces an orthodox fighter?
Wow, what a dangerous punch for a southpaw. And the danger zone is really there for the orthodox fighter because he's not used to seeing that punch come from that angle.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by the babyface assassin.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
You're still not moving enough.
Keep working the jab.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good defense just covering up down low. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Davis. Solid uppercut. He missed with that headshot.
You got this.
Good block by the babyface assassin. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Come on.
10 seconds to go in this round. The babyface assassin's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
The babyface assassin's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. A knifing left hand by Davis. Scored well up top.
Get inside. Get inside.
He missed that uppercut. Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through round number 2. Davis is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. A lot of people may think he's putting forth a good effort just by throwing punches, but his corner would disagree. He is not being effective.
No, not at all. And why? Why is he not being effective? Because he's not thinking about what he's doing. He's just chucking punches. He's not really putting any intellect behind it, looking to where he has to throw them instead of just throwing them.
Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it. The counterpunch by the babyface assassin. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Blocks that belt line well. Really frustrating his opponent now. Davis is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
The babyface assassins missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Get close to him. You got this one.
You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. You see him holding on. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Halfway through this round here.
Keep doing what you
Another clinch.
Come on, kid, focus.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Able to dismiss that body shot. And he's holding.
Focus, relax.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Stay on the inside.
Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Out of the way.
Last 10 seconds.
Double jab, double jab. Keep working the body.
The babyface assassin is able to avoid that punch. And round 3 comes to an end.
You're winning this fight. Estás ganando.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. The babyface assassins earned good marks, taking all 3 rounds.
Yeah, not eventful some of the rounds. Not a lot to separate the two guys, but I think that his jab has carried the day.
Work the body kick.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. The babyface assassins applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
Davis is... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Beat him to the punch. Line the body.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That was a miss by Davis. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Move your head.
He engages in the clinch.
Pace yourself.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Not able to land the headshot. Davis has got a good measure on his opponent. Every time that head dips down, that front of that body leans forward, you see him firing off that uppercut.
Well, there's certain situations where you have to be ready to do certain things. On the inside, the uppercut is usually one of those situations where that punch becomes very available.
Move your head.
Scored well with that straight left. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to...
Big shot he just scored with. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good way to protect the midsection.
1, 2.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101. Counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That's it, just like that.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again.
Keep doing what you're doing. Nice.
And he just holds on there. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
The inside.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him.
Ahora.
The
Now,
babyface
finish him off.
assassin showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Close the distance.
Final 10 seconds. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Davis has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
You're not focusing.
Tired. He's tired. He's tired. He's tired. Keep it tight inside.
Uppercut.
The babyface assassin's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Davis is really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Hooks on the inside.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Looking good.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Davis is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Able to cover up that gut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He is damaged badly there. Big shot. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Assassin's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Davis is your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed toward